Welcome back to our 6th ever whole body deload workout. So as we know, this is a workout that dials back on the burden to our central nervous systems. It's about just movement, thanking our bodies, celebrating our body's ability to carry us around through our day-to-day. For today's workout, we're just going to need those dumbbells. And as always, make sure you've got about 3 to 5 feet of space around you to safely and effectively do this workout. Now that that's out of the way, keep that water nice and close. Let's reach right on up. Exhale, drop it down. One more time, reaching right on up. Exhale, drop it down. Last time, reach right on up. Exhale, take it down. Dropping those shoulders into some arm circles here. And growing them out, adding in those hands. When you're ready, let's go ahead, switching directions. Perfect. Reaching those hands out nice and wide. Exhale, bring them in behind your back. Create that space. Exhale, drop it down, reaching right arm across, hug it across your body. Switching sides, left hand. Drop it down. Let's go left to your left shoulder. Inhale to center, right ear, right shoulder. Looking over the left shoulder. Switching sides, looking over the right shoulder. Perfect. Let's go ahead. Draw those circles on the ground. Hip circles. Stretching out those quads, those hamstrings. Switching directions. Awesome. Let's go ahead, starting by kicking yourself in the butt. Lengthening out those quads, those hamstrings. Perfect. Switching directions. Coming up. High knees. So let's go ahead, hip openers, stepping over that obstacle. Now going inwards. And now backwards again, one last time. Perfect, dropping those feet down, bringing right foot up, draw those circles on the ground with your ankle. Switching directions. Drop it down, left foot comes up, drawing those circles on the ground. Switching directions. Perfect, dropping it down, stepping forward with that right foot, left foot is straight behind you. Pressing forward, stretching out that calf. Exhale, lean it back. Bring yourselves up slowly but surely, switching sides, left foot comes forward. Right foot is back, heels driven into the ground. Exhale, rock it back. Stand it up nice, slowly but surely. Grab that water, take a sip. We'll go ahead and get right into the working sets. All right, now that we're nice and warmed up, let's go ahead. Starting off, we're gonna do a round of 3 AMRAPs. So we're gonna do 5 movements, 1 minute, as many reps as possible. Breaking for 1.5 minutes between circuits. First up here, we're gonna get into some thrusters. So grabbing onto those weights. If you're dealing with blood pressure challenges, remember only one hand above the head at a time. And for 1 minute, we're gonna drop them into a squat, pressing up into a shoulder press. So get yourself situated here. Let's get 1 minute on the clock. Arms up, drop it down. All the way down, all the way up like you're sitting in a chair. Making sure to hug baby up and in. Halfway there. Dialing back, dialing up if we need to. All the way down, pressing up. 10 seconds. 2 and 1. Taking that 30-second rest. Next up, we have got some high knees to chop. So depending on your body, you can take it out a little bit wider, but one leg at a time for 30 seconds. We're going to go ahead, reaching up, break that board across your knee for 30 seconds at a time here. And up. 30 seconds. All the way up, all the way down, stepping it out wide if we need. All the way out. Really making sure. Baby's hugged up and in. All right, let's go ahead, switching legs. 30 seconds on the clock. High knees. Whole body compound movements, that's what it's all about. We're moving out the lactic acid. And 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out, 30 seconds here. Quick little water break if you need. Next up, we've got our dumbbell kettlebell swings. We can do 1 dumbbell or 2, depending on where we're at with resistance. And we know this movement. We're hinging. We're driving our booties backwards. Then we're bringing them forwards. That's the movement I want you to think of here. Shoulder blades back and down. Scooping in. Let's go ahead. Kettlebell swings for 1 minute. Booties go back, then forward. Remember to breathe. Maintaining that tension. "15 seconds. And 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Grab that water. Once you're hydrated, grab your second dumbbell. Our next set is going to be farmer's carries, 1 minute AMRAP. So when you're ready, we've got those weights, shoulder blades back and down beside us. Remember, the key to this movement is belly button up and in, hugging baby up and in. Nice and proud chest. Driving those knees up. Whole body, you should feel your stabilizer muscles. That deep core, those transverse abdominis, should be working nice and hard here. This is a sneaky one. Kind of a suitcase carry. We're doing all the groceries in one trip. "20 seconds. Make it count. 1 more movement to round 1. We're taking a break. 2, 1. Give yourself 30 seconds here. Next movement, we're going to be working on an Arnold press. So we know this one. When you're ready, mama. Breathing in, hugging baby up and in, shoulder blades back and down. We're pressing up, bringing it in front of our faces. Arnold press. All the way up, all the way in front. You got this. Making sure we're feeling it right in the cap of those delts and in those pectoralis muscles here. 30 seconds. 2, and 1. Drop it down. 1 minute break here. Drink that water. Go through your space, adjust your thermostat, give your body what it needs here. We've got 2 more rounds of this guy. All right, and we're back for round 2, nice and rested. Giving our body what it needs. Let's get 1 minute on the clock. Remember, we're doing thrusters, and then we're gonna do some high knee chops. We're kettlebell swinging, and then we're farmers carrying, and then Arnold presses. I'm sure the screen will help us out as well. So when we're ready, 1 minute on the clock, drop it like a squat. All the way down, all the way up. Moving with intention, moving with purpose here, making sure those knees aren't collapsing together. No knee valgus, as they like to call it. 30 seconds. Ten seconds here. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead. Set those weights down. 30 seconds here. Collect yourself. Collect your thoughts. Moving to our next station, if you will. And we're going to chop that imaginary board. 30 seconds on the clock for the right leg. Let's go. Three, 2, 1. Let's switch. Left leg, let's chop. All the way up. All the way down. Remembering to breathe. Hugging that baby up and in. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down, shake it out. 30 seconds here. Let's grab those dumbbells. Kettlebell swings. Shoulders come back and down. Hug that baby up and in. Drop it down. Let's swing. Booty goes straight back. Remember, that's kind of the movement we're focusing on. Neutral spine, booty goes back. Nice and controlled. Three, 2, and 1. Stand it up 30 seconds. Grab that other weight. Let's farmers carry. Grabbing that water if we need. Feet are shoulder width apart. Hugging that baby up and in, shoulder blades back and down. Marching in the spot. Suitcase marchers, farmer's walk, whatever you want to call it. Whether you're more of a corporate human with the suitcase marches, a little boho, or if you're more of a farmer type, a little bit more boho, you could do your farmer's walks, whatever resonates with you. 15 seconds. Moving with intention, moving with purpose. 2, and 1. Drop it down. One last set of this. Give yourself what you need here. When you're ready, hands come up. 1 minute on the clock. Let's Arnold press. Remember, as those hands come up above your head, not to arch that back. Keep a nice strong base. All the way up, just down in front of that face. 30 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. 90-second rest here. Give your body what it needs. We got one more round. We're not quite emptying the tank because this is a deload week. Remember, we're lowering that burden on our central nervous system, easing the load, allowing for recovery while still working our way towards that 150 minutes of moderate to vigorous exercise per week. So giving ourselves what we need here. Drinking that water. Take this little rest period. Check your phone. Adjust your thermostat. Whatever you need. Tie your shoes. 30 seconds here, mama. Round 3. All right, go ahead. Get yourself set up. Grab those dumbbells. Feet slightly wider than hip width apart. Go ahead. Scooping up and in. Shoulders back and down. Hands come up. Thrusters for 60 seconds. Remember to breathe. You got this. Finish line is so close. 30 seconds. Two and 1. Drop it down. Setting those weights aside. 30 seconds here. Setting that intention. We're going into round 3 with the same intensity as round 1. Let's go ahead. Right leg first. High knees. Chop that board. We're Karate Kid. Halfway through on the right. You got this. 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Let's switch. Left leg. 30 seconds. Stepping that leg out wider if we need. Three, 2, 1. Stand it up. Shake it out. Grabbing that water, giving yourself what you need here, grabbing that dumbbell. Final round of kettlebell swings. Feet are wider than hip width apart. Hug that baby up and in, shoulders back and down. Tuck that chin. Let's swing 60 seconds. All the way down, all the way up. You got this. Over halfway through round 3. Hard part's over. Booty goes back, then forward. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead. Grab that other dumbbell. Set yourself up. Giving yourself what you need here. And let's go 1 minute on the clock. Farmer's carries. Hugging baby up and in, knees to the ceiling. Stomping through that floor. Making sure we're feeling it in those stabilizing muscles. This should be tricky. All the way up, all the way down. "30 seconds. You got this. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. We've got 1 set left. Those Arnold presses. Let's go ahead. Arms come up. Knuckles to ceiling. Down in front of your face. All the way up. All the way down. You got this. 30 seconds here. Final push. 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Let's go ahead, grab that water. Take a big swig, and when you're ready, go ahead and join me in our cool down. You're gonna reach right on up. Lace those hands together. Exhale, drop it down. One more time, reaching right on up. Exhale, drop it down. Again, reaching right on up. And on the exhale, take it to the left. Back to center, to the right. Dropping those hands down, let's go ahead. Left hand comes up, pat yourself on the back. Switching sides. Dropping it down, going ahead, lacing those hands together. Link them behind your back, create that space. Perfect, going ahead, stepping forward with that left foot. Right heel is planted on the ground. Press forward and through with those hips. Back to center, switching sides. Perfect. Stepping forward with that left foot. Heel comes up. Stretch out that hamstring. Inhale up, switching sides. Perfect. Inhale up. And all together, one last big breath. Exhale, drop it down. Thank you so much for joining me. Cheers. Make sure to drink that water, and we'll see you next time.